Hi Dirk, regarding your bike fit, I have these two images here. You guys are about the same height. Of course, there is a difference in terms of performance goals. I also coach Homa, and I also have this Thai athlete, which has a really beautiful frontal drag. So what I would suggest you to do with the bike fit. First step, try to slide. I imagine that this is possible with your current setup. Slide your the aero bar forward. I would say somewhere like 2 to 4 centimeters. So maybe like start at 2 and see how it goes. That will allow your arms like a better angle, like a more open angle, because it's a little bit, if you bring your arm up, it's a little bit too close. So you want to slide it forward a little bit so you can lay down on the bike a little bit more. Also, you see how this is like your aero bar, sorry, the base bar. It's everything is pointing down. So I want you to move everything up. If we get a line from your elbow straight here, you see it's your hand is below your elbow. We want to make it the other way around. Compare this. Compare how if we draw a line, his hand is fully above that elbow line. So you need to move your aero bar up a lot more. So basically your hand should be here somewhere. So you need to bring it up. That's quite a lot. I would say like 5 centimeters or something. You may be able to do this by just loosening up the base bar here and shifting everything up. So once you have this up, you have this a little bit more forward. You're going to be able to relax your neck a little bit more, both to achieve something like this position, instead of having your head sticking out. At the same time, once you have this, the high hand here, you can try to achieve something like this, which is very relaxed. You see how this Thai athlete is the same? The line of his elbows are here, and the hand is higher. Stuart has something similar. It's a little bit more even, but it's still better. So what do you want to see? This is ideal, where like there is no extra drag from his head, pretty much. If he didn't have the helmet, we would see like the top of his back as the highest part of his bike fit. Stuart's not much higher, but it's a little bit more. This guy here has also like a pretty decent bike fit. Whereas if you get to your front view, your head's sticking out even without the helmet. So try these changes. And one more thing, if you find that this will put too much pressure on the saddle especially, you may need to not lower the saddle, but point the saddle lower slightly. What does that mean? If the saddle is, let's say, fully parallel to the ground, you may want to lower it slightly, like half a centimeter. Just slide it down, just like the base bar. It's slightly pointing down here. You do the same with the saddle, because if you have the saddle either flat or up, and then you lay down on the bike, it may be too much pressure on the saddle. So a saddle that is pointing down is going to allow you to rotate your hips forward a little bit, and you can still maintain a very open hip angle, so very powerful position, while staying very low. So which is pretty much, if we, here's like it's on the very top of his pedal stroke, right? But if we look into the other leg, you see like this is a very open hip angle. Even here is not too bad. Let me see those guys here. Okay, so this should, let's start with those modifications. You can do that on your own. And this should be, of course, it's gonna feel quite weird at first. But if you can, make these changes, ride a little bit like this. You can even send me like a photo of you riding on the train, or like a video especially. Video is a little bit better. And then we can fine tune from that. Ask your someone from your family just to do like a video around you, like when you're riding a Zwift or something. So this should help you.